Hello, lovely people. Good evening. Once again, this is your friend Nathaniel Owulaku on Owulaku Motivates. I believe that you had a fruitful day and you're doing well by the grace of God. Right. Once again, it is Owulaku Motivates, the 8th episode, and I believe that you have been really benefiting from the previous ones and you're sharing the love with others to join the family because we are not stopping until we get everyone involved. Right, tonight, not wasting much time, I want to quickly introduce the topic for the day. The topic for today is no room is too small. No room is too small. And I want to create a mental picture. You see, you may feel that where you occupy physically, the room you are occupying is too small, but I bet you go to the slums and you will see how many people come out of a kiosk or a shack in the morning. There are a teeming number of people who come out of that room on a single day. And you ask yourself how they were able to squeeze themselves into that small opening at night. They also have good rest and they wake up in the morning and stretch, thanking God for seeing them through the night. That is a perfect example that no room is too small. Now, coming back to our motivational series, I want to say that reason why I chose this topic is because a lot of us give excuses that there is no money, there's nobody to support me. I don't. It's because we set too much goals for ourselves at a time. We want to begin so huge. As a young man who want to begin life, you want to buy yourself a 500 cedi suit, you want to buy yourself a 300 cedi shoe and all that. You want to use iPhone 6 and all that. I'm not saying they are bad. If you can afford, fine, but if you can't afford and you are starting life, you don't need to begin so extravagantly. I should say, you don't have, you need to live within your means. Like, you know what a famous saying goes, cut your coat according to your cloth. That is what we should do. And so whatever you have in your hand, you can multiply it. Like we all know of the experience Jesus had with the 5,000 people in the wilderness, where he was preaching and he had to take 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes from the little boy and multiply it for the people that he was teaching. Now, and so I want to say that, let's learn to begin small. Let's learn to begin without money. A Nigerian man told me some years ago, when I was in university, that money flows into ideas, but ideas don't flow into money. What he meant by that statement is that when you have no idea for a business, no matter how much money you are handed with, you're going to squander it on unnecessary things. But if you have a business idea and a good one, whichever amount that is given you, no matter how small, you are able to start something, and before you know, you climb higher, and then you're able to make something out of that. And so we see today a lot of us belittle a lot of business ventures, that this one, oh, is for the uneducated, is for the illiterate. I tell you what, people are on the street making good money, and we want to wear the suit all the time to look for money. That is not to say that I'm wearing suit. Yes, I wear suit to work, and that does not mean that I don't do other businesses. No matter how small, once, if it's even buy and sell and the avenue is there, I do it. So I want to tell my fellow graduates that no matter how small the business will look like, no matter how small you have in your hand, no matter how small the skill you have acquired, put it to work. Don't rest with it, thinking that unless you have your master's degree before you can do something. No, it is not true. Begin with what you have. For God asked Moses, what do you have in your hand? It was a rod that turned into a weapon for victory. Thank you, and I want to end here. Have a good night, and on the next episode, I believe that it's going to get greater and greater. Don't forget to hit the like button on the YouTube channel, subscribe, share, and leave your comments. Good night and see you again. Bye bye.